Hello everyone, this is Alex the Blue Man, and welcome back to another classic review. And I want to apologize if I sound different, it's because I'm currently suffering from allergies, but today I want to talk about the second film in the Monsterverse, which is Kong Skull Island. I know somewhat of the King Kong character, but not too much, but I have watched and enjoyed the 2005 King Kong movie, and I will say it was intense and saddening because it made me feel for the King Kong character and what he has been through. And will this film do the same? Or are the dangers of Skull Island the least of Kong's problems? Let's figure it out. And as with the previous movies, this will contain some spoilers, so don't watch this if you haven't seen the movie yet. With all that said, in the movie it's shown that the organization Monarch, introduced in 2014's Godzilla, has been around even before the 70s as an expedition group, travel to Skull Island, which is hidden from the world map, and they discover Kong along with other creatures that inhabit the island. The movie is called Kong Skull Island for a reason, and is it true to its name? Mostly yes, because most of the movie takes place on the island, with some dangerous but unique looking creatures to go with it. Kong himself is easily the best part of the movie. I can see him as his own character, like Godzilla. He's not just some big monster who wrecks things for the sake of wrecking them. He is viewed as the island's protector, similar to Godzilla. Godzilla is a protector of the seas. The more I think about it, one of my most favorite moments was one of the characters trying to blow up Kong, only for Kong to smash him with the underside of his fist. That was, at first, hilarious to watch, and then after that the climax turns into a WWE wrestling and boxing match between Kong and the Skullcrawler. That was pretty cool. For the negatives, there were quite a few more here compared to Godzilla, and one scenario I wish could have been done more differently. In terms of errors, there's this part with one ship and the helicopters, and I was like, where on earth did the other choppers come from? Because there were more choppers shown than the ship looks like and can carry. The movie also has an obsession of slowing down certain shots for the sake of intensity. Some did not bother me, but other times it becomes distracting. Then finally that one moment where, after the Skullcrawler is defeated, Kong saves one of the characters from drowning and just puts her down while another character retrieves her and Kong just walks away. That moment could have been done more differently. Like this. Kong still puts his hand down, holding said character to the ground as the other character retrieves her, but he gives Kong a long look as a sign of thank you. Kong acknowledges it before walking away. That would have been a more symbolically powerful moment than what is actually shown. It could have been the equivalent of Godzilla, where Godzilla himself and the main human character look at each other in exhaustion, but knowing that they still have work to do. For the characters, they were just more weaker set of characters. Only a few are decent at best, while others are just mundane at best. There's, what's his name, James Conrad, I think, who is basically the tracker of the expedition group. A decent character because he has more experience in the field somehow. There is Mason, who is just a photographer. There are only 2 moments with her where she serves a sense of purpose, but other than that she just takes pictures. There's Bill Randa, who is in charge of the expedition, and there was only one moment where that got me to understand his involvement a little more. There is Packard, who is in charge of the soldiers, and throughout the movie he goes from main character to full-on villain to Kong, and I was like, someone please take him down already. There's not much to say about the guy with the glasses, I think his name is Houston, but he's definitely better than the other guy with the glasses from Jurassic World 2, because that guy just screams a lot for no reason. And then there is Hank Marlowe, who is trapped on the island for years since World War II, and wow, he must have seen a lot there, and that can drive anyone crazy. While I do enjoy the film for introducing Kong into the Monsterverse, as a film on its own, it's more weaker compared to Godzilla. But I don't mind watching it again, especially for next year's Godzilla vs. Kong. So I will give this movie some props for giving me an idea on how Kong will change in terms of height and strength. since this movie takes place in the 70s and the upcoming Versus movie will take place in current times. So I was left intrigued. So I'm going to give Kong Skull Island a 6.8 out of 10. Now that's out of the way, it's finally time for me to review Godzilla 2. And my goodness, it's a week overdue. But luckily I got my script ready, digital-wise, so I better get started. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and like I said, I apologize for my allergies. Don't forget to like this video, comment down your thoughts on this movie, and as usual, I hope you all have a great, blurific day.